coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel. And we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
I got the Cardinals. He can't play.
He played the part of that time. He played. Oh, yeah. He did.
And we are underway here on EA Sports. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I know it's a free station.
First carry for James Conner. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Murray a give. This is Conner.
No.
First down for Conner and then some. The 40. 20. 10. Touchdown.
He was in zone.
So there, Charles, on the situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be
Where
denied,
he
and he
was
winds
on.
up taking this all the way in the end zone.
Get pancaked like that.
Yeah, my whole line got
Extra
pancaked.
Yeah, I watched the whole line got
Makes the
pancaked.
score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
That's the way they did me when I played DB. They beat my whole line got pancaked.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 27, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. On first down, it's Stafford.
That's good.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they want to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
No.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They done added more stuff to the history, too. They got the moralizer. Something else they got. A different, I said, boy, they done added more stuff to the history now.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Stafford. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hacker to punt it away. Christian Kirk deep to return it.
You caught that.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
I'm talking about your whole line getting pancakes like that.
Well, that's the first time I saw it done since that. It
happened to me a couple times yesterday against DB.
I don't know why it did. I don't know. But that's the first time that happened in a minute.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Sometimes I run cover through, but I
can still hear reverberate through this thick skull of mine.
Because that was the first pass when they first did that.
Matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from the defender.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins.
I don't care.
27 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, is car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
I'm going to keep playing with Green Bay.
Oh, yeah. I just shoot. I play with. I switch it up sometimes.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate pick. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Marcus Golden charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure once again. Marcus Golden able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Kirk now, the return man. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And the offense will take over, but I still threw for 550-some yards.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. From the gun, a give to Connor. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Hello, Kenny.
Way before lunch, like it'll be
21-0 our score after 1. Second and 7. Play action. Now it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
That jumper was so open, yeah.
On play
I played my
action,
first game though.
Steps away. And a reception made by Green.
Yeah, I played my first game.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Play fake. Murray.
Oh, good kid. That was my fault, and I saw it.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I saw it when he came down.
Is that an interception? It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football.
We went to Sweetie Pie yesterday, though. We're going back today.
You're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Oh, my
He tries
God.
to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left.
Now we got another franchise.
And wisely will throw that one away.
We ain't got ours.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Stafford on third down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Oh, I had somebody waiting right there. I had somebody waiting right there.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Dang, I had somebody waiting right there, too.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I know you're going to.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Yes.
And some room to run now. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11th. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
He just started right
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end lift that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out.
Wow, he overthrew that.
Time is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. There he goes right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. If things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Devon Kennard came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick 6 there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test for both of these teams because, look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right? But on the other side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
Prater for the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Being chased out left. Now he'll go deep down the middle.
They
intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
I saw that. I didn't think he was going to come back down. They took a wide open. I hate when they do that.
The first half.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
What was that thing you just want me to try?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. They'll run on first down with Akers. And some room to work. And he's got this down to the 35. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
What,
Shane? That was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Hopkins. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. They'll run on first down. Connor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it is 42-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, you don't miss the fucking anyway.
Here's Stafford.
Hell no.
That's into the
No,
hands of
I'm not doing it for it. No.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in.
And she's already don't fucking take care of the animal she's got.
12 yards there as they keep this drive
No, she
rolling.
won't.
It's
That
another
motherfucker just
first down.
died.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And just no chance of turning the corner.
You don't even want to clean the
He can
fucking
only
litter
get back
box
to the
now.
line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
Yeah, you have to. Hell, she didn't want to keep her damn room clean.
And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Come on, man. This is some bullshit. Like, how the fuck are you overthrowing every goddamn thing?
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Like, the tight end is in the street, and you're going to fucking throw it to the middle of the fucking field.
I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball. So you
can't win games like that when the fucking quarterback doesn't be accurate.
A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll roll him out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Daniels. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's complete to his running back counter. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Here's Murray sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals
I tried to click on the 51, but he
that lead just swells and swells.
It took him to the outside play into the inside
dominance
play.
in all three phases, offense, defense, and
It took him
special
to the corner
teams.
instead of the
So we have to
linebacker.
give a lot of credit, not just to
This
what
game
we've
does
seen
what it needs to
today,
have to.
but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment
click
by the
on
players to the
close to
game
the
plan,
ball.
and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for... And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Prater for the extra point, and the lead will slow by one more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Where's Molina?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll go again here with Akers. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
It ain't like they're going to learn to catch any damn time.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but did not hang on. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray.
Oh, good.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 17. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
Take the time running through the holes. You know, you have a fair running and you're going to take 30 seconds to get to that
the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. What has been a one-sided affair. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. After the run, now Stafford going to throw. And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Who won them one?
5 yards is the tally on 1st down.
He's talking about, he wanted my corner and safety.
Time right. It's caught inside by Daniels. And he is out of bounds. The first to get him inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even in.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Connor. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded right around the 8.
I'm going to throw you a pick six. Hold on a minute.
No, I'm down. If I could, I ain't think I was going to have that opening, though. That's why I kept running. I'm going to block it good.
Yeah, it's either going to be a pick six or a strip fumble. It don't matter. One of the two about to happen.
One last throw
and
here for Stafford.
Now
a desperation throw deep downfield.
Nope.
And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals.